I'll try to see if that refreshes. 10 claims total. Yeah, that's... No, that widget's not working. Well, supposedly that with and I'm not defending anything that Tyreek may or may not have done, but I mean there was some holes and some history, I guess, of her being not straightforward and forthcoming about certain things, but. Oh, did you want to switch to the Mariners, Craig? If you guys want to flip it, that's fine. I'll flip it. I'm going to have to take this and make this longer. It does not help that they show up as anonymous. All right. Let's do that. All right. So, Craig, you're good with the Mariners, and then we'll figure out the rest later? Okay. So I'll flip it so that way. All right, so I got Ronnie on the Cardinals and then Craig Mariners. All right, let's roll. Yeah, that's a little too much. There we go. All right, so we're sold out. Good luck, everybody. And again, part 2 goes up immediately after this break. Get the 1 cent love over here. And we're going to start off with a big hurt for the White Sox. Frank Thomas. Greg Maddux. And Nick Madrigal. Numbered 13 out of 99. Yankees. Here come the judge. All right. Silver packs out of the way. Let's see what we got in the hobby box. So yeah, I kind of made a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek post earlier today, but it just goes to show you, like, Facebook's news timeline had no mention of Deshaun Watson. And I tried to click on a story about last night's wrestling match with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, And all of a sudden, I couldn't get it to work, and all of a sudden it was gone. I was like, what the heck? It showed up later on, but the picture was in black and white because it displayed a pretty bloody image. Anybody who's seen that match knows exactly what the deal is with that. And I was like, really? Like Yahoo was, as soon as something was coming up, Yahoo broke it. I don't know if they broke it, but their notifications were going off about it yesterday. And like Facebook's news timeline was still talking about Watson looking to get traded to the Eagles. I'm like, ain't nobody touching him with a 10-foot pole. I think for all that's happened, I think Watson actually kind of lucky that, you know, there were some, I guess, on the Texans organization that were saying we're not going to comment right now. You know, we know Deshaun to be a different quality person than that. So essentially, they were trying to, hey, back, you need to stop or go upstairs. Well, it's funny, like, I mean, Trubisky got signed by the Bills, by the way. There's been a ton of signings today already. I can't even keep up with it, but you know, it's kind of missed that Trubisky had a winning record with the Bears. I know that's not everything, but it's kind of like if a guy's winning more often than other guys, why is Trubisky gone before Foles? Money. Yeah, Bears are trying and the Giants are trying. Giants are supposed to be meeting with him probably as we speak. There's Nate Pearson for the Blue Jays. Okay, we'll yeah, you paid Venmo, so I'd automatically be double checking with you on that. If it's been a while, you know, some people, I've lived in the same place for like 15 years. I'd like to move, but out of this state, ugh. But you know, some people move every like year or two. So Casey Mize, Sixto Sanchez, and 1861 out of 2021, Joey Wendell for Tampa Bay. Hey, back. Quiet and this child do not go together. How about I put on a nice little wrestling match for you? No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Out of the four of them, she could probably handle that one the best. Vlad Jr. Spencer Howard. And number 23 out of 50. We got, I believe this is Father's Day parallel, right? With the blue. Dansby Swanson. So. Wait, Dalton was. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that Dalton was promised the job. I can see them having to compete. I mean, he's probably upset enough that he's got to compete. I mean, they let the other guy go for what? Hey, Greg. Doing well. How about you? And yeah, I just got the headline from The Athletic now that there's an even deeper investigation going on. So yeah, he's gonna be well, as long as it wasn't a radio personality, because you know they like to spread rumors. Well, I mean, essentially, the league quarterbacks are all playing musical chairs. I'm good, but I'm dissatisfied. I suck, but I'm underpaid. You know, nobody wants to stay where they're at. Except maybe like, oh, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. I mean, even Aaron Rodgers was a little flaky about sticking around. Leaving it kind of open that he might want to explore other options. I don't know. Is unloading really a safe word to say when talking about this subject? So, Chris Bubick. Mocha, stop chewing on the wrappers. All about that bass, about that bass. Jim Palmer. And again, if anybody is looking for any personal boxes, we can set that up for later tonight. Unless they're quick ones. I could do a couple quick ones after the break. Hey, Beck. You want to get the wrapper from the dog? Eloy Jimenez, home run challenge. Yeah, if you think 2019 boxes are up now, the way that Alonso looks in spring, and you know the potential. There's Evan White. That guys like Vlad Jr. and Eloy Jimenez have. It may not be too late to get some of those 2019 baseball boxes. May not.
That's all the parent sheets.
About that base, about that base. Got Clayton Kershaw. David Peterson. Anderson Tejada for the Rangers. Kybert Ruiz. Luis Garcia. Nice little stretch of rookies there. Ian Anderson. Ryan Mountcastle.
Like actually something good, not like something they did something. Yeah. So you get a tiny treat.
So Mountcastle kind of under the radar. I mean, he's kind of been a guy featured in prospect sets for a while now, but had a nice little stint last year. Joey Bart. If you look at the checklist for Inception, there's a few guys already that have been included that weren't in Flagship Series 1. I mean, Series 2 is not going to be empty by any means. You're going to have Kirilloff. You're going to have Cabrian Hayes. There is the possibility maybe somebody starts early or gets called up early enough to make Series 2. Probably not get called up. If they're not starting the season, then they're going to be probably held over until the date turns for their eligibility. And I just got to refresh this every once in a while because not all the comments have been showing up. Yeah, Fuller in Miami is going to be good for Tua. Miami's got some under the radar names as far as running backs and wide receivers. And this is apparently a loaded draft class for wide receivers, right? This could be a good year for the third year in a row with a lot of talent. Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a while. I really don't know why. I thought he was overhyped in the beginning. And people have kind of written him off too soon. I mean, I don't know if that's the fault of guys like Mitchell Trubisky, who already is kind of fallen out of favor. You know, you look at Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, like they really haven't been in the league that long. And they were super hyped and now are kind of out of favor. All right, we got our first hit. So yeah, that sounds about right from what I've been looking at, because I've been looking at the mock drafts, maybe not researching the players so much. Yes, Onyx is doing football. They're not going to have everybody, but they're going to have a decent amount of guys. Trevor Lawrence will not be in the Onyx set, at least not according to the original sell sheet. Although it is Onyx and anything can happen. They did manage to squeeze Dominguez into product that they hadn't advertised him for.
It's just like when we do pop.
And they didn't raise the price. Christian Pache for the Bravos. Chris Paddock. Be interesting to see which Chris Paddock we're going to get a look at. Again, last year was a smaller sample size, so it's tough. Especially, I mean, I was watching MLB for like maybe 15 minutes earlier today, and they were talking about Flaherty and how, you know, he wasn't that bad last year. And if you take away one start, like a third of the runs that he gave up or something like that were in one start, you take away that one start, and he didn't look bad last year. And that, especially with pitchers, you know, they're getting what, 8 to 10 starts, most of them last year. Brooks Robinson. It's tough, even relievers. Here comes the Bohm, ready or not. So we got a Bohm rookie. But going back to Onyx, there is a sell sheet for that out there. And I'm pretty sure Justin Fields is on it. So that should make you Fields good enough about jumping into some Onyx football. I don't remember what the release date is on that. No, Mocha's not allowed to be a TikTok dog. Davy Garcia. Oh, he went Giants? I wonder what that is going to mean for Evan Engram. Brady Singer. And the Topps hit. There's Jesus Sanchez. Is going to go to the Rays. Blake Snell. So Rays, Blake Snell with the hit. It's hard to tell sometimes if they're parallels or not. But no serial number. Especially the way Daniel Jones plays, Kyle Rudolph, and even if Engram and Rudolph both have a prominent receiver role, I mean, that's probably even better for them. Daniel Jones can get those check downs, so you're going to have 2 receiving tight ends. And
you get
a good slot receiver. Down for that. The hit was Blake Snell. Rays.
High five.
Oh, well, Topps done that for years. The Topps Gold has always been whatever year it is. I find it funny that Donruss just copied it. Hey, Beck, you gotta stop.
Oh. Don't worry, that was just my foot.
This poor dog. All right, so we got Leaf Ultimate Draft. Ooh, I see a clear one in here. That's cool. All right. First hit is going to be numbered 17 out of 25. Casey Schmidt, Giants. 17 out of 25. Next one, 64 out of 75. And I do believe this is the Dodgers. Luis Rodriguez. Next one. First round pick for the Yankees. Austin Wells. Numbered 8 out of 25. I forget what team he is. We just hit him the other day, too. 8 out of 25. I want to say it's the Diamondbacks, but I got to look that up. I'm not sure. I'll look that up in a minute. Bryce Jarvis, 8 out of 25. I forget whether he was straight up first round or whether he was like a compensatory pick. I gotta look this one up too. I want to say it's the Nationals though. 8 out of 50, Cole Henry. 8 out of 50, Cole Henry. And then we got the clear throwback leaf design. Another pitcher, but a good one. Picked 4th overall. He is Diamondbacks. I thought so. Asa Lacy, Royals. Asa Lacy, Royals. And then anyone remember if Cole Henry's Nationals? We'll take a look. Henry is Nationals? I thought so. All right. I'm just getting the baseball names. Now I gotta learn all the football ones. I always look forward to the NFL drafts because it's always around my birthday. This year I'm turning 40, so not so much. All right. So we already got one base card shown here. Rodolfo Castro, Pirates. We also got Jordan Walker of the Cardinals. Yeah, but you're used to feeling old, right? You've been over 40 for 5 years. Heston Kjerstad, number 2 overall pick for the Orioles. Doesn't being a Bears fan age you too? Like, and Pirates, Rodolfo Castro, this time with some ink on it. I knew somebody was going to say it. All right, and this is why we added the Nimbus in the draft. We're getting some teams, some hits, and then we're going to cap it off with the 4 boxes of Inception. There's 16 boxes in a case and 6 case hit items. If they're keeping the same that they normally do. I didn't really look at the sell sheet too deeply. It's just like, oh, something's coming out. I want as much as you'll give me. Oh, you'll give me half as much as last year. Thank you, may I please have another. But usually there's 4 patch cards, 1 like vertical patch card that's usually nice and shorter number, and then either a silver or a gold signature card. So we got Aurelvis Martinez and black Royals, Sully Marias. Oh, this is what we were looking for yesterday. Orioles. Adley Rutschman.
Oh, you're so cute.
And Mets, Alexander Ramirez. So Orioles, Adley Rutschman, Mets, Alexander Ramirez. Oh, really? All right, here we go. Main event time. This will be a lot less bloody than yesterday's main event, unless I, like, catch this box under my fingernail. You ever do that? Oh, man. This is why breakers need Aflac. I love Inception. So much fun to look at. So we got Blake Snell. When the Nationals had Dr. Fauci throw out the first ball to celebrate him being an idiot who loves to hear himself speak. Yeah, I don't know why they celebrated that. Blake Snell, Christian Yelich, Luis Garcia, Tariq Skubal. We got Josh Hader, green. Starling Marte, green. And, well, we haven't really hit this guy yet. This is another guy that's going to end up probably in Series 2, and that's Jake Cronenworth. He actually had Rookie of the Year votes, and they're like, yeah, we'll pass him up. Put him in Series 2. Which I honestly think, with as much as they overstuffed Series 1 this year because they didn't put anybody in Update last year, like you could have put Mountcastle last year. There's a few guys that were before the usual cutoff. Whatever. So now Padres, 17 out of 50. Jake Cronenworth. So Kirilloff, Cronenworth. Who else? Brian Hayes. That K sound. Common with the three of them. Is this a 75? I think this is a 75. It is. All right. First one. Not done yet. Got 3 more of these. We got Brian Hayes, rookie. Marco, what are you doing? Rizzo, Arenado, Vlad Jr., Whit Merrifield, Davy Garcia, green parallel. And jazzing things up a little bit, 13 out of 75, Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. So Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. It's your own reflection. She's saying, no, that dog looks ridiculous. Yes, that's the sweater Becky put on you. Alex Bregman, Devin Williams. There's a Cronenworth rookie. Freddie Freeman. We got Hanser Alberto in green, and ooh, got Kirilloff numbered to 50. And then this will be the first autograph out of Inception so far that's not a rookie. Rookies and emerging stars. Eloy Jimenez, White Sox. 1 out of 100. And final box feels kind of thick. Yep. Gotta get up, gotta get down with the thickness. So we got Bryce baby. Anthony Rendon, Spencer Howard, Alex Verdugo, Dalton Varsho, Jacob deGrom, the ace of the Mets. And David Peterson, a piece of the future. 6 out of 199 with the autograph patch card. 6 out of 99. I got those sleeves somewhere. Somewhere I got those sleeves. All right, I'll find them in a minute. Oh, here we go. So, let's recap it. And then if anybody's keeping for part 2, I'm going to post that in a few minutes. So here we go, recapping the hits. I guess we'll give Judge a little honorable mention there. And Dansby Swanson, Judge to 99, Dansby to 50. All right, we started off rocking it with the Rays and Blake Snell. And then it was all autographs from there. Mets had Alexander Ramirez, in addition to this David Peterson, number to 199. Pirates, Rodolfo Castro. Nationals, Cole Henry to 50. Diamondbacks, Bryce Jarvis to 25. Royals, Asa Lacy. Yankees also had this Austin Wells autograph. Dodgers, Luis Rodriguez. Giants, Casey Schmidt. Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. White Sox, Eloy Jimenez to 100, 1 of 100. Chisholm was numbered to 75. Cronenworth numbered to 50. And then the Orioles, 2 number 1 picks. Heston Kjerstad, number 2 overall last year. Adley Rutschman, number 1 in 2019 for the Orioles. So, any good Phillies? There was an Alec Boehm rookie. So, I got the Mets keeping in part 2 and the Dodgers and Mariners dropping. And what I'm going to do, I guess while we're still live, I can find out who's going for what, and I can create this post. Again, Donruss also scrolling at the bottom of your screen. So anybody looking to get in on Donruss, it's going to be a 6-box break. There'll be a slabber knocker spot up for grabs in that one. Diamondbacks are 22. Orioles are 50. Red Sox are 40. White Sox are 60. Nationals 22. Reds 22. Astros 28. Angels 75. Dodgers 50. Marlins 40. Brewers 15. Twins 45, Phillies 85, Pirates 35, Rangers 45. So just bear with me a moment as I am working on this post, and then I'll start editing it as I go along here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did. I did not delete that off the ticker. You are correct. Brewers, Wergon, and Donruss. All right, so let's see. Chris Nines and Mark Pennington. Those teams are open now. And Steve's keeping all three. Phillies keeping, Brewers keeping. Let's see. Take Jeff off. No, all cards ship always. Every card always ships. Keeping Braves and then dropping the other two. So yeah, any break we ever do, all cards shipped. It never hurts to send it to me. If somebody pays me PayPal, goods and services, I'm just gonna send it to the address that has. If somebody Venmos me or something like that, then I will always message, because I'll have a pile and it's got to go somewhere. Eventually, I'll figure it out, but. All right. So let's see what we got here. I think I got everything edited up. All right, so that's been posted. And this does count as a 10K challenge break as well. So all right. So it looks like everything edited up. Anybody have anything for me? I got about like half an hour before I got to head out of here. But again, I'm hoping, I'd like to see Donruss go. What is it? We're at 16 teams. So 4 more would get us to standby. So with 10% off 3 teams or more, I just need a couple people in order to make that happen. And then part 2 has been posted. All right, so anybody with the little indent symbol after their name, the team is currently on hold for them until 11 o'clock tonight. And anybody? Let's see. Oops. That's supposed to be a symbol. And then any team that's open is open. So I just put it on my timeline. And Cubs just sold. So we lost some, but we're now going in the other direction. It's always a good thing. So I'll tag you in it. So again, Donruss 6-box break. Again, in Donruss, you saw some guys who weren't in Top Series 1. Well, they're in Donruss too. So Diamondbacks and Dalton Varsho 22, Orioles and Mountcastle 50, Dalbec and the Red Sox 40, Madrigal and the White Sox 60, Luis Garcia and the Nationals 22, Reds are 22, Astros 28, Angels and Joe Adell are 75, Dodgers are 50, Marlins are 40, Twins and Kirilloff are 45, Bowman, the Phillies are 85, Cabrian Hayes and the Pirates are 35, and Tejada and Taveras are 45, Rangers. So, being most of the key rookies there as quickly as I could. And if anybody needs anything from me, just hit me up on Messenger. All right. Again, I might be driving in a little bit, so I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But just try to get back to me if you haven't already about whether you're keeping or dropping for part 2. And then we'll open up all teams at 11 o'clock and see if we can't get part 2 breaking tonight. All right. So I'm going to sleeve some cards up, and I'll see you all hopefully in a little bit, whether it be Donruss or whether it be part 2 of Inception. All right. So I will see y'all soon. Take it easy.